Hi, it's Tyke from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got a book on tape to play for you. Today's book is Aubrey St. Gibbon from 1992. So let's get started.
Can you count the rhythm of that drum beat? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's something inside you that beats with that rhythm. If you put your ear against the left side of someone else's chest, or if you listen to your own chest with a doctor's stethoscope, you can hear the beat of your heart. The rhythm of the human heart and the rhythm of Mother Earth. Who plays a drum like that? We do. We are Native Americans. Hello, my name is Paula Jennings. I'm Niantic and Narragansett from Rhode Island. My Indian name is Sunflower. Now the United States has many cities and is full of people who came here from all over, from Europe, from Africa, and from Asia. But long before that, my people lived in America. Many different Indian nations lived in North and South America. We, Native Americans, see ourselves as caretakers of Mother Earth, and we want to live in harmony with all living things. We call the earth Mother Earth, the sky Father Sky, and the sun Grandfather Sun. We do this to show our respect. There are many different tribes all over the United States. I'll tell you the names of 5 of them. 5 tribes from New England. Maybe you've heard of some of them. Will you say their names after me? Wampanoag, Nipmuc, Mohegan, Niantic, and Narragansett. Some nights when you look up into the sky, you can see a large round moon. Other nights you can see only part of the moon or no moon at all. When you can't see any moon at all, it's called a new moon. We celebrate every time there is a new moon. There are 13 new moons each year. Some of the celebrations we have are for the maple syrup moon in March, the fishing moon in April, the corn moon in August, and the harvest moon in October. For the new moon in early summer, in the month of June, we have a celebration which is one of my favorites. I'm getting ready now to go to that celebration at a nearby reservation. Let me tell you about it. First, close your eyes for a minute and imagine that someone put a small red fruit in your hand. What do you think it is? Well, it's not a cherry. It is a berry, but it's not a raspberry. It has small green leaves on top, like a cap. It's delicious all by itself, but especially with shortcakes and whipped cream. It's a strawberry. This is one of my favorite celebrations. Strawberry Moon, Strawberry Thanksgiving. So here I am in my kitchen, packing up for the Strawberry Thanksgiving. What do you think I'm taking with me? Large bowls full of strawberries. That's not all I'm packing up, though. I'm taking some other food, too. It's called succotash. Do you know what succotash is? It's a dish from the Narragansett tribe. It has corn and shell beans in it, and sometimes we add meat, too. Rabbit or deer meat. I'm bringing a drink to share with my friends, also. It's a tea I made from the roots of a tree, a sassafras tree. The drink is called sassafras tea. Sassafras tea from a sassafras tree. That's a tongue twister. You try it. What else am I taking? My regalia. Yes, regalia. Regalia is special clothing that we Native Americans wear at celebrations and ceremonies. I've packed moccasins for my feet. They're made out of deer hide and are decorated with small beads. I've also packed a special dress I made from soft deer skin. It's decorated with small pieces of smooth shells. And I mustn't forget the gift that I made for my friend. It's a ribbon shirt, a solid blue shirt with colorful ribbons sewed on the front and back. Now there's one last thing I need to pack. My drum. It's a wooden drum with animal skin stretched across it. This was my grandmother's drum. I will drum for the women dancers. Dancing and music are important parts of Strawberry Thanksgiving and other Native American gatherings. There are many different kinds of dances, songs, and chants. There are war songs, healing songs, and songs that honor people and their good deeds. Different tribes have different kinds of drums. We chant to the rhythm. Listen to this song called the Song of the Hunter and see if you can keep rhythm with your own drum or by shaking a rattle. Do you have a favorite shape? A triangle? A square? A star? The circle is an important shape for Native Americans. The drum is a circle. The places where we used to live, wigwams, were in the shape of a circle at the bottom. And the dance song you just heard is danced in a circle. The circle also represents the continuing cycle of life, generation after generation. Remember when I told you that my people, Native Americans, were living in America long before people from other parts of the world began arriving here? How do you think I know so much about the way we lived for thousands of years? Did my ancestors write their ideas in books? Did they make television shows about their way of life? Videos? Of course not. Books and television and videos weren't available back then. So how do we know about our customs, food, clothes, and beliefs? Through what we call oral history. Oral history is storytelling. I'm the oral historian of my tribal clan. That means that I tell stories about our history. Grandmothers and grandfathers want their children to know and remember everything from the past. Grandparents are highly respected because they know so much. Their grandchildren are always delighted to sit quietly and listen to a story. There's a special story on the other side of this tape. It's a story which has a story within a story. Who tells the story in the story? The grandmother does. It's a story about Mother Earth's gift of the strawberry to the Native American people. This is a story about two children about your age, Adam and his sister Holly. Listen carefully, and you'll hear their grandmother tell the story of Strawberry Thanksgiving. She'll explain why this moon celebration is called Thanksgiving. Giving thanks. To whom? For what? Strawberry Thanksgiving by Paula Jennings. At dawn, Adam stood facing the east under the old pine tree, just as Grandmother had taught him. Grandfather's sun finally rose his head to bring sunlight to Mother Earth. The day of Strawberry Thanksgiving had begun. Adam ran to the house and slipped into his chair at the kitchen table. Strawberries, he said, looking at his sister Holly. Silently she passed the bowl of berries to him. Sugar, Adam demanded. Didn't you ever learn please, Holly asked as she passed the sugar. Or thank you, his mother said from the sink where she was hulling strawberries. Adam, have you finished your chores? His dad called from the front porch. Father stood surrounded by bundles of blankets, jugs filled with sassafras tea and lemonade, and baskets filled with regalia he was loading into the truck. Holly hasn't done her chores, Adam said, coming to the door. His dad just looked at Adam. He was disappointed. Adam grumbled as he went to his room. He pulled up the bedspread, punched the pillow, and kicked his pajamas under the bed. Through the open window, he saw his sister sweeping the porch. She was talking and laughing with Grandmother. She's probably telling Holly one of her great stories. It's always Holly, 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 Adam said to himself. Adam, his mother called. He quickly slipped on the ribbon shirt that Grandmother had made for him. She had decorated it with red and blue ribbons for Mother Earth and Father Sky, and yellow and green ribbons to salute Grandfather's sun and all living things. He rolled his moccasins, clamshell necklace, and sash up in a bundle and went downstairs to the kitchen. His mom was packing up freshly baked shortcakes while Grandmother sprinkled sugar over huge bowls of strawberries. Holly was sitting by the back door, putting on her moccasins. As Adam walked past Holly, he yanked on one of her braids hard. Startled, she kicked out her foot, tripping him. He hit his head on the doorknob, and blood trickled down his forehead. Mom, Holly tripped me on purpose. Holly's eyes filled with tears, and a slow smile twitched on Adam's face. Grandmother put a bandage on his cut. She was not smiling. Adam and Holly waited on the porch while Mother and Grandmother collected the shortcakes and strawberries. I will have to talk with Adam, Mother said. No, said Grandmother. Maybe he will remember how to treat others and just what this Thanksgiving is all about. Grandmother drove the family to the reservation, where everything was ready for the Strawberry Thanksgiving. Under shade trees, tables were covered with bowls of strawberries, plates of shortcakes, and crocks of whipped cream and buckets of ice. Trays of sandwiches sat on other tables, along with bags of popcorn. A huge pot of succotash slowly warmed on a portable grill. Many people came to the festival. Wampanoag, Nipmuc, Mohegan, Niantic, Narragansett, as well as many non-native friends. Many brought crafts or food to sell. Strawberry shortcake, my favorite, Adam said as he jumped out of the car. One shortcake, please, he said, dropping his money on the first table. As Adam scraped the last of the shortcake crumbs and cream out of the bowl, he saw his sister straighten her leggings under her knees. She was wearing a dress that had been their great-grandmother's. Adam walked to Tall Pine's table. He looked over the beaded necklaces, carved wooden pieces, and wire rings. He picked up a small basket. How much? $8.50. Too much. I only have $2. Adam picked up a small, smooth stone. It had one perfect red strawberry with feathery green leaves painted on it. How much? It's $2, said Tall Pine. But it's early yet, and I'll have spent all my money. I'll tell you what. Take this pail to the spring and bring me back some fresh water. Then you may have the stone for $1. Adam snatched the pail and ran down the shaded path to the spring. When he returned, he gave Tall Pine the water and his dollar bill. Tall Pine handed Adam the stone, and he slipped it into his back pocket. Then he ran back to the spring. Grandmother was there, sitting on a rock, surrounded by a group of children. "I am about to tell the Strawberry Thanksgiving legend," she said. "Oh, I want to hear it too," Adam said, sitting down behind her. So Grandmother began the story, speaking from her heart and her memories. Many moons ago, a girl and her brother were the best of friends and did everything together. One day, the girl and her brother went for a walk in the woods. They followed a new path that had many twists and turns. Suddenly, they came to a fork in the path. The girl said they should go one way, and her brother said they should go the other. They argued. Finally, the girl stomped down the path of her choice, and her brother followed the other trail. As she walked along, she made many discoveries. She found an old bird's nest and a baby rabbit, but she had no one to share these with. She missed her brother and wished she had not argued with him. Tears spilled from her eyes and fell onto the ground and the small bushes at her feet. She decided she must turn back and find her brother. She looked down the path and was surprised by what she saw. Bright red berries had sprung up wherever her tears had fallen. She tasted one and found it sweet. A gift from the Great Spirit, she thought. She filled her basket with berries to give her brother. The two found each other again and shared the berries. Now, whenever people eat strawberries, they must forgive and forget. This is the way they thank the Great Spirit for the gift of the strawberries. The drums began, and the children hurried up the path to the ceremonial circle. Adam took the stone from his pocket, and thinking of the meaning of Strawberry Thanksgiving, handed it to Holly. At the circle, the men entered on the right, and the women entered on the left. Their feet in soft moccasins kept step with the drum and the singers. As Holly and Adam danced around the circle, they heard their grandmother's drum. 1, 2, 1, 2, the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Did you like the story? And the story within the story? Grandmother called it a legend, a story handed down through the years. In the legend, the strawberries sprang from the sister's tears, and she shared them with her brother. Then she gave thanks for them. Thanks to the Great Spirit. Now, whenever Native Americans eat strawberries, they forgive and forget past disagreements. This is the way they thank the Great Spirit for the gift of strawberries. And that's just what Adam did. He gave a gift to his sister, and they both danced in the friendship circle. The drum is played for the dancers like this, like the beating of their hearts, like the heartbeat of Mother Earth.
So that was Strawberry Thanksgiving from 1992. If you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.